and welcome back to Knitting with Metal. Tonight, let's get a little bit more light in here. Tonight, we're actually going back to, doing some chainmail. I was thinking about juggling balls, but I was thinking just to get back into it, we should do the, little twiddle balls. So, first, let us, of course, say hello to chat. And start inviting people. And of course, if you can, share this on your page or whatever, that would be really helpful. I can only share it to so many people, you know? You guys might know people that I don't. Going down this list is really hard sometimes because, like I said last week, or last episode, yeah, I always like scroll down and then I'm like, oh wait, they need to get an invite, and then oh wait, no, they need to get an invite too, and then it just keeps going and going. But we're actually going to stop it here and then share it on the social medias. So we're going to find the post here. Knitting with Metal episode 80. Excellent. I can't believe that we've gotten to 80 episodes. That's impressive, I think. It's really cool. Some of those were, of course, hour-long episodes, but I scrapped those fairly early. Hello. So that's 80 episodes of like 30 minutes, 30, 45 minutes, something around there. Here's my latest. I hope to see as we new project. Excellent. Now we're going to, of course, copy, post, 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 just posting to all my groups, just to get the word out there a bit. It's really hard to self-promote yourself. It really is. And especially for someone like me who doesn't, I don't like spamming or anything like that. But it is effective. I mean, I've done it for, for certain, doing the messagings. But in any case, let us start our timer and set up the camera, because I feel like doing the hand thing with the secondary camera will look a lot better with the chainmail as well. So let me switch the camera. Thank you. Hello again. And we'll turn on the light and actually flip this around. There we go. Wonderful. All right. So like I said, we're going to be working with chainmail today. Let's get a whole bunch out. Let the camera focus on it. So today we're going to be making a fiddle ball, which is a little, just a little chainmail ball. It fits in your hand. It's about that big around, so it works out very nicely. So we're going to close off a few of these. I want to say it's 8. But I haven't made these in a while, so we'll see. And of course, if you guys want to say anything in chat, that is a-okay. Basically anything at all. I literally just do random topics. I don't even, like, sometimes I'll be saying like what I'm doing, but especially for chainmail, it's kind of repetitive, and you know, I only need to say it once, and this is 30 minutes, so feel free. So these are stainless steel, so they're a little bit harder than what a lot of people like to use, just because they're just very hard to bend. But they're very sturdy. I like them in projects, but I personally think once I go through a lot of these rings, I think I'm going to permanently like go back to aluminum or maybe even copper. Can I bring this camera a little bit out, because I don't like the fact that it keeps just a little bit. It keeps focusing and unfocusing, and I don't like it. So we're putting the eight closed rings that we just made onto this one ring to rule them all. You know, I gotta. I'm pretty confident that 8's the correct number, and we'll find out fairly soon. Look at me. I'm over here teaching and learning at the same time. These patterns are fairly easy. They're just, if you don't do them, then they can just like slip your mind. So, we're going to take another open and put it through the 8 as well. This is the easiest way that I've figured out how to start this pattern, because this is only going to be half of a ball. So now I'm going to take a ring. Should I do 2? Yeah, let me close up a few more here. We're going to close up 8 more rings. So if you wanted to like set this up, you'd want 26, 32 closed rings, I believe. If you wanted to like superset this up, you'd want 32 closed rings. Now, of course, because this is steel, I've gotten used to doing it with my fingers, but you can absolutely use 2 pliers. You just need to be careful about overbending. And that does help with the whole fingers problem. But I've kind of gotten used to it. So, all right. So now that we have another set of 8, we're going to take 2 of them, put them on a ring, and then snatch 2 of these. Close this up. Grab another open ring. And put it into the same ones. Pretty confident that this is how I start it. It's going to be very irritating if I have to Yeah, okay. Pretty confident. I hate restarting these because they are very simple, but like I said, if you don't do them, then they slip my mind. Mine, at least. You know, there are probably some people that are really good at that kind of thing, but I've got a lot of patterns in my head, so sometimes they get lost. So we just keep going around, nabbing the two that are on the center circle, and adding a line of 2 and 2. Interesting. We might need to add another set, but we'll see. Because I don't think it's supposed to be an even number. And I feel like there shouldn't be this much room in the centerpiece. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I think there should be one more. So let's get that fixed. So we're gonna make 4 more just to make it easier on us. Two, 3. And 4. How's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully good. Hopefully good. It's coming up on the weekend, so that's good, right? And the snow is finally letting up, knock on wood. Honestly, I'm really done with snow this year. I would not mind if it never snowed until next year. Winter of next year, you know. Alright, so now we made a line of 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2s. So that's exactly what we have here. And now we're just needing to attach it to the center posts. So we're just going to open one of these up. yeah. So the pattern starts out with 10, not 8. Alright, so now that we have that one on there, we need to get the other one on the center post as well. Now I'm wondering, which project do you guys like better? These chainmail projects, or the actual that like Viking knit type of project? And you guys can, you know, say which one you like better in the live chat, or if you're watching this on playback, just on the YouTube comments is fine by me. I personally, I like doing the chainmail. I feel like that's a little bit more versatile than the Viking knit, because the Viking knit is repetitive, but it's repetitively long, so it's very long-winded projects, especially if you're trying to make like a necklace out of it. So right now we're just connecting all of these center pieces. So not the one that's connected to the center circle, and not the outside one. You want the middle rings here, and we're just connecting all of the middle rings. Oof. Get back over here. Get over here. But yeah, I'd be interested in finding out what you guys think. Also, I'm trying to figure out whether or not I should go on for my lives, whether or not I should go on during the weekend. Just because one week I ended up doing that. I ended up doing a weekend post, a weekend live, and a lot of people joined. So I'm wondering if the weekend's the better bet than the, you know, beginning and middle of the week. Or as we have it here, I think I did it on Tuesday, and then I posted it on YouTube on Wednesday, and then I'm doing today, which is Thursday, and I'm going to be posting on the YouTube on Friday. So I'm wondering, that would be interesting to see what you guys thought. Because I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to make sure that everyone who wants to learn how to do this type of metalworking gets to. And of course, if you're just joining in, this is Knitting with Metal. Tonight we're making a fiddle ball. Well, probably we're only going to get like halfway through making a fiddle ball, but that's okay. These do normally take me a full hour to make, but they're really cool. I really like them. So now that we've connected all the middle parts, now we have a little dome shape, as you can see. Just goes around the finger. This is the first half of your ball. And then we're going to be making the second half of our ball. I'm starting to wonder if these are even necessary. We'll figure that out when we start the second, when we get the second half of the ball finished. So we'll start it tonight. We don't have enough time to finish, unfortunately. But let us get the 10 out of the way, the 10 rings here. So I'm just closing up 10 rings. Get that in the shot, might as well, so you guys can see it, see what we've done so far. I feel like you could make little squids out of these. So like, put like a piece of cotton or something here, and then drape, like bring some more chains, maybe make them kind of interconnected. Maybe a little squid or jellyfish. That's what I mean about the chainmail. It's very versatile. You can make a lot of things with it, and you know, they end up being pretty cool projects. Come on. Sometimes it's just dropping them. Gets them all untangled, but sometimes you gotta actually go in. But yeah, I'm still waiting for a supplier to get some anodized aluminum so that we can get some colors in here. Also, I'm going to be getting wire so I can actually make different sized rings, and then we can do some scale mail out of that. Alright, so we got 10 here. Now we're gonna put them all onto one thing. So, boop, boop. But yeah, if you're confused about the scale mail comment, yes, scale mail does, does have the scales, like the dragon scale. But for some odd reason, they call, if you're using different sized rings, that's scale mail as well. So we started out with 10. So that's absolutely the correct number, is the 10 closed rings. Oop. So now we're going to make another 10. I'm still wondering if these are unnecessary. Because when these come together, I think they are. I think these are unnecessary. Oops. I closed that one too much. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start racking up these twos. Sometimes I get ahead of myself. Like, I definitely need those rings, but they're too, I think those are the rings that are supposed to sew up both balls together. But I hope that everyone's having a good night. I'm actually stopped for the night, so after this I'm gonna be grabbing some food and then probably recording my Pendragon's Twisted Metals episode. We're making a copper snake ring. I should have waited till St. Patty's Day for that. Darn. I'm so untopical. I forget about holidays, and then like there's some holidays that I can kind of get an episode in with, but for the most part, either I already started a project and I'm trying to finish it, or it just doesn't time well. My projects don't time well with trying to stay topical on holidays. Also, I think that would be a little too racy. Because, St. Patrick, snakes, pagans, Christians, that goes into very dicey territory. And I try not to do that. Because this channel is about, you know, jewelry and metalworking, and that type of stuff doesn't really fit in. Oh, and speaking of, well, so we've got halfway through the second half of the ball, so that's pretty good. That's actually really good. So basically what I was talking about was, yeah, so we might need these. I'm not entirely sure. We'll figure it out. But I hope that you all enjoyed this episode. We got about 75% done, so that means that I've gotten a bit faster at this tiny ball, so that's cool. But I hope that you all enjoyed. If you liked it, hit that like button, and if you really liked it, hit the subscribe button and the bell, so then you get notified whenever I put out a video. I try to do 3 videos a week, 2 of these lives, and of course my jewelry episodes, which are the Pendragon's Twisted Metals, and those are on Sundays. So I hope that you all enjoyed, and have a wonderful evening.